Let's talk about subatomic particles. So I'm going to do a quick solution for the quiz that I just recently posted for this to count the number of protons, neutrons, and electrons in this particular species. But I'm going to have a longer, more in-depth explanation over here and over here, where I can do a little more long format videos. So real quick, let's get to it. When we look at this isotope notation, it's also an ion. This down here is the atomic number, Z it's referred to, and Z is just equal to the number of protons. So those are one and the same. And then we have up here, this is A, and A is the mass, right? It's mass number, and that's equal to the number of protons plus the number of neutrons. So when we're looking for the number of protons, clearly that's just going to be 11 right there, because that's what the atomic number is. It just is the number of protons. And then the mass number, if we take the protons out of this, right? This is the neutrons and protons together. If we subtract the protons, then we get the neutrons. So 23 minus 11 is 12. So we have 12 neutrons. And then if this did not have a charge, if this was just a neutral atom, the number of electrons would be equal to the number of protons, because electrons are negative, protons are positive, so 11 positives and 11 negatives cancel out to have a zero charge. So the electrons would have been 11, but this has a net charge of +1. So in other words, there's one more proton than electron. And we can't change the number of protons because that would change what element this is. So the only thing we can do is, if we want one more proton than electron, we have to remove an electron. So then instead of it being 11 electrons, we're going to have 10. Another way to do this is if you have the number of protons minus the number of electrons, that's going to equal your charge. And it's getting a little sloppy, but that's the idea. All right, guys? So again, I'll have a longer format video on this that you can check out here and there. And I'll see you guys there.